welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be taking you guys on the process of how I achieved my knotless braids using a very cheap hack, right? So this is the extension which I used. It is the color 27 as well as a black. I wanted a more uniform blend, but that wasn't possible, so I had to just work with what I had, right? So this is the size that I was using, but I realized that I wasn't using the exact same size throughout, right? But I also made sure I use my Shin N to have this looking very sleek, even though Shin N doesn't hold my hair properly in one place but I still end up using it anyways. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking like right now. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I basically achieved this knotless braids using crochet. Okay, so I used my Shin N to actually lay down the roots of my hair, even though Shin N is not basically the best when it comes to my natural hair, right? But I just still use it anyways. So now the first thing you want to do actually is to braid your hair like you would normally braid, let's say for a Bob Marley, or let's say you want to do wash day, but then in smaller sections, right? So just braid your hair normally. So what I did was to basically twist my extensions just so that it can be able to fit into this tiny loop which we have right here, and then I'm just going to close the loop and drag it beneath that braid which we did in the beginning. What you want to do now is to try to make sure that there are extensions on both sides, and then braid your hair normally with your natural hair as the third braiding piece. Okay, so this is how I was able to achieve this. And then once you are done with that part which you already braided, you can then split your natural hair into the remaining extension so that it is a very even combo between your hair and the extensions, if you guys get what I mean, right? So yeah, this is just basically how I went through with this. I'm also going to take you guys on another one just so that you guys can really grab what I'm saying, right? I also used my Shin N to smoothen out my natural hair into the extensions, and so that we can have a more uniform blend, and it could look smoother and more sleek. So yeah, this is actually waist length braids, and so you can see that I'm actually using my mouth to help me to braid it all the way down. Okay, so yeah, now we're in the second one which I'm going to be using to explain to you guys again. So what you want to do first of all is to braid your hair like you would normally braid your natural hair, right? Take your crochet pin or your crochet needle and just literally pass it beneath that braid which you just did, and then next up you want to twist up your extension so that it can be able to fit into the loop. Once you have it in the loop, close the loop, drag it out, and make sure that there are extensions on both sides of your braid. Okay, and then next up you want to start braiding this hair, and remember, braid all the way to the part that you stopped braiding, and then you can now split the remaining part of your natural hair into the two extensions, right? That makes it more even. And also try to do the tucking method where your natural hair goes behind. If you guys notice, my natural hair I'm putting my natural hair behind just so that you guys don't see it. Okay, so that's the tucking method. Okay, so yeah, next up I went ahead to trim my hair. Actually, I think this was the most tasking parts. Well, maybe not tasking, but then it's actually not easy to trim extensions, to trim braids. Honestly, when they do it at the salon, it's actually it looks very simple, but I struggle with it a little bit. But I mean, we got it looking nice and smooth, right? So yeah, next up I had to dip this into some hot water, right, to get it all sleek and stuff. So although I did realize that this is my first time anyways, I don't think I have mentioned that, but this is the first time that I'm actually trying braids or even knotless braids. So by the time I dipped my braids into the hot water, I was expecting a more straight braid at the end, but then my braids were still curly. If you have any reason for that, then let me know down in the comment section, because I was expecting it to be very straight, but the ends were still curled up and stuff like that. But yeah, I went ahead to use my styling mousse, which is just so that everything can sleek together and just slip down. And yeah, that was basically all that I did for this look. This was my first time trying this out, so Please feel free to let me know down in the comment section if this was helpful, and also rate this look over 10 in the comment section if you enjoyed it. Please give this a like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in one of my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.